As you can tell by the title of this stream, we're gonna be looking at some police body cam footage, and this one here is cringy like a mug. Routine traffic stop finds missing 13-year-old girl. Now, I have not seen this, so we're gonna be watching it together. And this video today is brought to you by EWU Body Cam on YouTube. So go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. If I put this up on my reaction channel, I'll definitely tag him, in the description so you guys can subscribe to his channel. This is definitely the footage that he provided. So we're going to check it out. So without further ado, and before you watch, and I'm hoping you are watching, whoever you are, subscribe. You see the little icons that are scrolling on the bottom? Subscribe. Just to remind you, a little reminder. I need some subs. Hook a brother up. All right, without further ado.
Who's hiding under the blanket?
Just a friend, like a really close friend.
She's your girlfriend?
Because I just met her. That's way too soon.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2021.
First of all, it's starting off wrong. Who's hiding under the blanket? Why you gotta hide under a blanket, dog? Why you got someone hiding? A little suspicious.
Does that look like her? Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's his wife.
His wife? He's got condoms in the center console.
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. This is going to work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me.
Okay, I see where this is going. He got condoms. Now, this is before we even knew. This is before they knew there was a 13-year-old involved, or underage person. And there's condoms. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
Over 1,400 miles from home, a young girl is found hiding under a blanket during a routine traffic stop. Behind the wheel is a 32-year-old man who claims he just met her days earlier in Las Vegas. But when police start peeling back the story, they find lies, fake names, and the culmination of a shocking multi-state investigation.
Yeah,
You said she's 19.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
You did the math.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen.
He did the math wrong. You know what a 13-year-old looks like? Like a kid. You don't need to do no math.
Before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Just as the sun is coming up in Navajo County, Arizona, a sheriff's deputy notices a black SUV headed eastbound on Interstate 40 with several items hanging from the rearview mirror. When he pulls up behind the vehicle, the driver instantly takes the next exit, at which point the deputy makes the stop, only to find that the driver is not alone.
How you doing? Good. I'm Smith. I'm with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view from the roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Who's hiding under the blanket?
Huh? Yeah, buddy.
Well, can I have you put the blanket down just so I know that there's not a gun or nothing under there?
There's nothing. It's passed out.
She all right?
Yeah. You ready? Just thinking.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the car hiding?
No, just two dogs.
2 dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance? Can I have her keep this blanket down? I don't know if there's like a weapon or anything underneath there.
I promise. She's just passed out.
Just passed out?
Yeah, it's just sleeping. It's early.
He said, I promise. You busted, Jack.
Okay. Can I get her ID?
Sure.
What's her name? Daisy? Daisy what? And birthday?
2007.
You see, dudes like this or people like this deserve to go into the maximum security prisons with all the big bubbas and the chocolate thunders where they reside. That's where they need to go.
Yes.
2007?
Yeah.
Daisy Garcia Guzman? Okay. All right. Can I have you come on back? I'll give you a written warning.
The driver, Raul Alexis Arellano Romero, is patted down and taken to sit in the deputy's front seat. But it's the identity of his female passenger that will turn this routine traffic stop into a morning of mystery.
You're not gonna lock me in here or something, right?
You got a handle. How's your day going so far?
Pretty good, not too bad. A little tired, but not too bad.
Gotcha. Where are you coming from?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, actually.
Or where are you coming from?
Oh, right now? Oh, from...
Yeah, right now.
So I traveled to Las Vegas. And I'm on my way back home to New Mexico.
Gotcha. So you don't live in Alabama anymore?
No, I don't.
That's not how you get to New Mexico.
It's, oh, well, I had to kind of stop a little bit because it's starting to get tired. So I thought I could find somewhere here, but I guess there's nothing here. Thought that was possibly a gas station. That doesn't look like one.
Yeah, you just passed like a dozen of them, actually.
Oh, I did, for real?
Yeah.
I feel very, very weird being in your car right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What is that? Would you rather stand out in the cold?
I mean, I could've just stayed in the car. It's just kind of weird. I've never been invited into...
Consider it your first time.
Yeah.
Where's Daisy from? Alabama or New Mexico?
I think she's from New Mexico, if I remember correctly, yes.
She's your girlfriend?
No, she's not.
Who is she?
Just a friend. Like a really close friend.
See, that's a bunch of bullshit. Where's she from? I don't know. Who is she? A friend? Just a close friend?
Nothing like that.
How old is she?
19?
The deputy has noticed Raul's nervousness, writing in his report that his hands were shaking as he handed over his license. He decides to dig a little deeper into Raul's story.
So she's 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. She's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You said she didn't have an ID on her.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean by that?
That I don't think she has one. I don't think she's ever gotten one yet.
Not even an ID?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't shown me or talked to me about one, so I really don't know.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago, something like that.
Where'd you meet her at?
Vegas.
And you were just taking her home?
Nah, kinda. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been to New Mexico, and I told her, I'm like,
Yeah, that don't sound creepy. She never been to New Mexico, so you just gonna take her.
well, it's really flat land, so thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay. Must have been a misunderstanding.
No, I never said she was. I just met her. That's way too soon. Just been kind of getting to know her, I guess.
With Raul's answers not quite lining up, the deputy calls for backup.
So what are you planning on doing with her?
Nothing. Just, she wanted to go to New Mexico, so she asked for a drive. That's why I think she's like a drifter or something. Or a nomad.
We got a problem with human smuggling going on.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what human smuggling is?
English isn't my first language, so...
You speak very good English.
I know.
English isn't my first language. You sound like you went to a parochial school in America. Dude, quit the bullshit.
I know I do, but
Okay.
smuggling sounds like...
I was not born yesterday. You know what human smuggling, human trafficking is?
Human trafficking, yes.
Okay.
But
There's a little bit of a
humans-
difference. So human smuggling would be hiding an individual that's not from this country, bringing them across and taking them somewhere to another state.
Gotcha.
Like you met a female 2 days ago.
Yeah,
You're taking her to another state.
I gotcha, but
And you don't really know anything about her.
yeah, I see what you mean. Do I really look like the smuggling type?
Anybody can be a smuggler.
Yeah, you do.
That's valid.
We've got grandmas, we got grandpas, we got...
Oh, no.
everybody.
Oh, this is crazy.
I can tell you that
What? Really? Yeah, man, that's crazy.
as soon as I get behind you, you jump off the interstate and you go to a dead-end road saying that you're going to New Mexico. It doesn't help.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, I'm not from here.
To get to the bottom of things, the deputy turns to the girl for answers.
Do you have an ID on you, Daisy? And what's your last name?
Garcia Guzman.
Okay. What are you doing with him?
Just going to visit some family.
When did you meet him?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Couple years ago.
Okay.
As a canine unit arrives on scene, the police gather Daisy and Raul together so the drug dog can
I thought he met her in Vegas. She said years ago. See, the stories ain't adding up, dog.
sniff the vehicle. The deputy takes the opportunity to again ask a question he's gotten two different answers to.
How old are you, Daisy?
I'm 17.
You're
I thought you
17.
were 19.
Sorry.
2007.
But then internet.
Oh, well, maybe I did the math wrong.
With that odd excuse hanging in the air, the K-9 deputy comes back with news that adds yet another wrinkle to this traffic stop.
All right, y'all. So my K-9's trained to detect 4 odors, okay? Cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. You indicate a positive alert to the vehicle. Having said that, have you guys been in contact with any of those drugs?
Like, with any, no.
No,
Maybe
like no
weed,
one.
but
He is alert to weed, man.
okay.
Motherfucker, it's a pretty simple question. Yes or no?
Well, that's,
No one's smoked any meth. No,
No,
friends in
don't.
Vegas messing around with
I
anything.
don't. No, and I didn't really have anybody in the car much, so.
Okay. My K-9 alert to the vehicle in the state of Arizona gives us probable cause to search the vehicle. Okay. So we are going to be searching the vehicle. You guys are saying we're not going to find anything? No tutors, no paraphernalia, nothing like that.
Nothing.
Okay.
As they prepare to search the car, Daisy and Raul are separated once more.
Daisy, can you come here real quick?
Maybe at most.
Can I search you real quick?
Like, weed, but nothing like crazy
Okay.
or anything like that.
You got nothing on you? I'm gonna have you sit in the front seat of my car, okay? Before anybody goes in here without me in there, I gotta put you in handcuffs, okay? Just so you don't grab any of my stuff. Just go ahead and put them behind your back.
Wait, why are you?
She's just detained right now.
Because I'm not going to be in here to watch her. She's just going to sit in my vehicle. I don't need anyone going through my computer and
Oh, okay.
As they begin the search, the deputies discuss the growing discrepancies in the pair's stories.
So she's hiding under this.
Yeah.
And like I pull it up, she looks young. He says she's 19 and they met 2 days ago. She says they met a long time ago and that she's 17.
Right.
And they met in Vegas and he's taking her home to New Mexico. Or to New
LPRs
Mexico.
have him in Idaho, and he said he only went to Vegas.
Interesting.
He's got knives all over the place. I'll definitely CCH. She has no luggage in the car. Oh, there's the weed.
But at the moment, the deputies are more interested in finding out the truth behind Daisy and Raul's situation than what they found in the SUV.
Now that you're not next to him, have you seen him use any drugs over the past couple days?
No, sir.
No. And how old are you?
17.
Okay, so did you get him a fake ID?
No, sir.
Did you give him a fake name and date of birth?
No, sir.
So why does the date of birth that he ran come back to someone who's 19? You don't know? Okay, how long have you known him?
Multiple years.
Multiple years? Okay. And how old is he? Not sure. Do you know his full name?
Raul, Alexis,
Okay. Is that your boyfriend or no, just a friend?
we're kind of like family.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal question. It's up to you if you want to answer. Have you guys had any kind of sexual contact or something like that? No? Okay.
The cops note that a fake tattoo on Daisy's neck is wearing off, giving them more reason to suspect that she might be younger than she's letting on. Meanwhile, the other deputy turns up the heat on Raul.
Can you relay exactly what happened this weekend
What do you mean?
with her and your travel plans and everything like that?
Why?
Because
Why?
it's not adding up. I've talked to her, talked to you, I'm getting 2 different stories. I just want to figure out what actually happened so
Why? Because they know you're a dirtbag, and they just want you to tell them how much of a dirtbag you are.
that we can go on from there.
Okay, what did she say?
I'm not going
Don't
to
worry
tell
about
you
what
that.
you said.
Well, I mean, I don't. I feel weird answering. I just told you
Huh.
what. I told you what happened.
So you met her 2 days ago.
Yes.
You went to Vegas. You met her 2 days ago.
Yes. Well, two. Yes.
You said
2
she's
days ago.
19. She's 17.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
And what are your plans with her? Because it
Nothing.
doesn't make sense that you're going to take her to New Mexico, but you're not going to take her home.
I travel. No, I am taking her back. I travel a lot, so I just going to New Mexico for a little bit. I'm gonna see my mom.
Yeah.
My dog just died. One of my dogs just died, or my mom's dog just
Well,
died.
what are you going to do with her? You said you're not taking her to your mom.
Not like to stay. Not like that. No, she's gonna get a hotel. I'm guessing. I really don't
You're
know.
guessing?
With what money?
I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
To be honest,
It's your
I guess
line.
it's mine. Anyways, at this point, I feel like I need a lawyer because I'm feeling a little harassed. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not being harassed. You're detained
I know,
at this
but
point, okay? You're going to go in the back of one of these cars.
seems a little sketchy. So I'm
No.
saying,
You'll be fine.
Oh,
start it off
thing.
with
You'll
a-
be fine.
Sure. I'm not.
That seems sketchy, and what you're doing don't seem sketchy. Yeah, you got things twisted, dog.
From here, I don't know how this place works, and I know some places.
I can tell you that if you're taking a 17-year-old girl across state lines and you don't know any of that information, you go to Vegas, you pick her up, everything that I've seen so far, obviously you're detained, okay?
The deputy will soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
All right, easy. I've got a bunch of questions because this isn't really making sense to me, okay? Are you from California?
No, sir.
Where are you from?
Right where I was born.
Like where are you living right now?
What's it called? No, I forgot what it's called.
You forgot what it's called?
Just be honest with me, please, because we will figure out everything, okay? Just please be honest with me so that it's not any more confusing than it needs to be. Can I get your real name? We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here. We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here.
Do I have to do it?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, you
Do I
do.
have to do it?
Yeah, we're going to get your identity. Okay, so I'm going to need your full name. Here's the thing, Daisy, or whatever your name is. You're not in trouble right now. We are the police. We're here to help you. We're not here to get him in trouble, but you're 17 years old. I cannot let you go with him from here on. Okay, so we need to figure out who you are and where we can help you go. What's your name?
Daisy.
No, tell me your real name.
Daisy.
Okay, how do you spell it? Here's the thing. If you lie about your name, you're going to jail. And we will figure it out. We've got facial recognition and the fingerprint scanner. Okay. So I'm going to give you, this is your last chance to give me a truthful identification. You're going to have to give me a true name and a date of birth, otherwise you go to jail. Okay.
At last, the girl admits to the deputy that she's not a 17-year-old nomad, but rather a 13-year-old from the opposite side of the country.
Wow.
You can cancel the facial rec and fingerprint scanner. Located the 101. She's a missing juvenile out of Alabama.
Daisy's real name turns out to be Dayetzi Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th, 11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly...
See, what I don't get is she missing, or did she like disappear on her own? Because she didn't seem scared about nothing. And that's more scary than anything. Like, why would you run away? And who knows, God knows to who and what you've been doing. Parents scared to death. Maybe, I don't know, but this ain't right. What's up, Daisy, or whatever the hell your name is?
Intensifying case.
What grade are you in?
8.
How long ago did you run away?
Like a week ago.
Okay, and what are you doing with him?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
My guess, met him online. Say, parents, you better watch your kids in their online access because they're talking to weirdos. And some of these people are so weak-minded. Some of your kids are so weak-minded, they can get convinced to leave the house and go run away to be with them because they love them. Watch your kids.
Traveling.
The alert out of Alabama about Dayetzi also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano Romero.
How you like?
Right now, you're detained because you lied about who she was. Okay?
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. You've known her longer than 2 days. You've been traveling with her for longer than that. You lived in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you leave Alabama?
Wow, a while ago.
How long is a while ago, man?
Like a while.
Like years?
Months.
Months?
Like months. Like we're talking about maybe 8 months.
Okay.
Almost a year.
2021.
Does that look like her?
I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's
No.
his wife.
His wife?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. It's his wife. So has she been with you ever since you left Alabama?
No?
Okay, so when did you pick her up?
Like 2 or 3 days ago.
I know, see, dude, this is going to work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me, okay? I know you're lying to me, bro. We already know that you've been with her for longer than 2 days. So are you gonna tell me honestly how long you've been with her?
Wait, what makes you think that you know that?
Wait, what makes you think that you know that? Motherfucker, you busted. So stop the bullshit.
I've been with her.
I'm done with talking with you. Sit in that car. I've already talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
But when the deputies get on the phone with authorities in Alabama, they learn that there's still much more to uncover in this disturbing case.
It looks like it says she left around like in the morning while the family was asleep. It looks like it was from 7/28/2024. Exhaust tunnel? And she was reported missing.
It turns out that this is actually the second time Raul has been accused of taking the girl on an unauthorized road trip, and the deputy gets on the phone with authorities in Massachusetts to learn more about a pending case from last year.
Where the hell are her parents at, and why don't they go to jail?
So we had a kidnapping case here in Massachusetts back in, I believe it was in July. He drove all the way over here and picked this child up who was here. She was here on vacation with her mom, her biological mom. He came here and picked her up and took her out of state lines. We were able, through with help with the state police, we were able to find them out in like Virginia somewhere, and he was arrested. He was in prison for some time. His case is actually coming up soon. I was just on the phone with the DA. I was not aware that she was on the run again with him.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys found her. Thank you guys. I'll be in touch. Give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna be in touch with her parents as well as the DA's office here, and I'll call you guys back.
Why don't you go pick up her parents and send them to jail? Because they don't know where their kid is, and this has happened more than once. That's piss poor parent.
Raul is transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office for questioning, while Dayetzi is taken to the Family Advocacy Center in Show Low to be given a forensic interview.
I know it may seem like it, but you're still not in trouble, okay? We're not charging you with anything. They're probably going to have to arrange for a way to get you back home, and I don't know what your relationship is with your parents, but maybe get you in contact with them, if that's what you want.
In her interview, Dayetzi says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother. They began communicating through online games like Fortnite and
See? Watch your damn kids and watch what they're doing and who they're talking to.
Call of Duty, where she told him that she wanted to take a trip to Vegas. He picked her up outside her house, and they stayed the night in Tennessee and Montana before finally arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada. She insists that they slept in separate beds and had no intimate contact, and while some items of interest were found in Raul's vehicle.
He's detained right now because he's in the prison. He's got condoms in the center console. He's talking to her still.
No charges regarding a physical relationship have been filed. Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office, Raul is less than cooperative with the detectives.
We've been talking to Dave. We've been getting all the information she has. So we talked to her, and now we want your side of the story. I want to hear from you, right? What's going on? So, can you start where at the beginning?
Honestly, I have nothing to say.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly that. The straightforward meaning of nothing to say. I don't feel comfortable enough talking to you guys, especially after all of this. This was just a stop because I had stuff hanging on my mirror, like, the mirror to look in the back. And then it went for, all of a sudden it turned into like they were checking to see if my car had drugs.
Well, bro, see, listen, I ain't for the random stops. Being a brother, I understand how that can be like profiling. But in this instance, catching a dirtbag like that, good on them.
And I got completely blown out of proportion. So I don't feel confident enough with any of you guys, to be honest.
With Raul unwilling to talk, the detective reveals what comes next.
I don't know if they told you there, but there was a warrant for your arrest for kidnapping, nationwide extradition. So you will be booked into the Navajo County Jail that you went to earlier for that warrant, okay?
Raul Alexis Arellano Romero was transported back to Alabama the next day, where he was charged with interference with custody. Arellano Romero's case remains open and ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Wow. Wow. See, dirtbags, they're all over and you don't know who they are. And most of the dirtbags are people you know. Could be a family member. Don't leave your kids. Do not leave your kids around adults, period. I don't care how well you know. Could be friends, could be family members. I don't care. Stop it, parents. Keep a tab on your kids. Give me your cell phone. Let me see who you're talking to. All that stuff. Be a parent. Don't be a friend. Remember that. Appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe, follow, all the above. I need you. I'm trying to grow the channel, trying to grow my subscription base, trying to grow my followers. We're going to react to some more videos, but I'm done for the night.